So we can lead into the T-Tower at least. I mean, getting really. So something does come out turn 1 at least. So that's going to completely invalidate whatever he decides to go for. Stone Edge comes out with the crit. Doesn't really matter. Stone Edge with 8 PP as well. Keep that in mind, guys. So if he just goes for 4 sub protects, this T-Tower is going to be forced out. As he does just go straight for the switch, we're going to most likely be seeing protect. Yeah, we do see the protect coming out. Safest play to go for. Is it Rockhead though? No idea, man. We'll have to find out. So we do get an Encore, but it's an Encore into the Scalp, so it doesn't really mean as much. So the webs are definitely going to be going up at least. I pop a berry. Oh, it's Gluttony and I pop a berry. So that's like, if you guys don't know, Gluttony makes it so if you have a berry, the Pokemon likes to eat its berries quicker or earlier than normal. So with something like an Papa Berry, which generally gets eaten at below 25%, it changes it so it gets eaten below 50%. So this Shuckle's now back at full HP practically. We're going to be seeing more Pokemon sucking like Executor and Marowak. We'll see potentially later on.
Yeah, actually, we're going to put some Alolans in Unova. That's good for it.
There you go.
Siva, can you read it here?
So we see Shuckle still up against the Suicune. I mean, it doesn't really mean anything, to be completely honest, having this Shuckle up against the Suicune, because Shuckle's not going to be able to touch it. Skull just keeps coming out. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad, actually. That's really, really bad now that he doesn't have his leftovers. So, Shuckle goes down, but the webs are up. So, I mean... What do you go into here? Because nothing on his team outside of that Milotic appreciates Scald Burn, but... You can't really go Milotic because he has so many tools in the back to deal with it. So... I mean... Tita. Tita's a very specific one, actually, because you don't really want this thing getting burnt, and the Suicune can kind of just PP stall it. I guess that having the sand up really helps as well, because he wants to make sure this thing's put on a bit of a timer in a way. We do see the Protect come out into the Stone Edge, so next turn is definitely going to be a sub coming out. So Stone Edge only got 2 hits left, well 4 hits technically, but if it's up against this Suicune, it's only got 2 left. So I mean, fix. I'm trying to think, because you don't need. I mean, is T-Tar even usable this matchup? I feel like it would be though. Like it clicks against his whole team. Like it has moves that it carries the whole team, like Wolve's whole team. I don't know why you wouldn't want to value this unless it's something I'm not seeing entirely. Let's go into Milotic. I feel like he should have just gone Milotic as well. From the get-go at least. But now that Milotic is in, this thing is kind of a bit of a threat to Wolve's team there, as it kind of just can click against every single team. I mean, who is playing Wolve and Dawn?
I don't think pizza's open at fucking 6 a.m.
Do you want to check Uber Eats, bro?
It's not 6 a.m. here, Shane. It's 1 p.m.
I'm about to check Uber Eats. Hold up.
I live too
One-
far away to get Uber Eats from the city.
1
Really?
p.m. yesterday.
Hold on. I actually want to know if I can get food right now. Is that even possible?
It is if you're close to the city.
I ain't close to the city either, but like, what's open right now? Hold up. You got me interested, bro. It's of course we. Yo, I could get some. Yo, I could. Get, what the hell? Yo, I could get shit from the pancake parlor right now, bro. Hold up. Oh, okay. Thank God I don't live in Australia. Well, that's kind of messed up, bro. Oh, but Ben comes out of the T-top, putting out T-top finally on the timer, even though the Scald's up regardless. Most likely going to be seeing crunches coming out. But, Scald comes out anyway with the crit. Alright, so Crunch is going to be able to pick up the Suicune. Everyone's distracted by food. Bro, food motivates you, man. I'm kind of getting a little bit hungry as well. I might grab something soon. After this best of 3, at least I can prepare myself for later on. Is this game 1? Yeah, this is game 1. Is that what is around here actually?
That's up to
There's like actually. Yeah, this is the best of 3, but this is game 1. Yeah, everything in my area is closed besides like 3 places. Yeah, that's lame, bro. I gotta have to wait for my food now. So Tita getting taken down virtually because it's locked in a crunch and definitely seems like banned considering it broke that Suicune sub. I'm not too sure if that was possible if it was Scarf or just any other set. So, I mean, Wolve has like a Gliscor on the back that Dawn doesn't really appreciate, to be completely honest. Yeah, I feel like Gliscor is relatively safe right now. Oh, yeah, I think you go Gliscor. Yeah, Gliscor comes out because you're going to be guaranteed your poison or your toxic heal as well coming into next turn. And I mean, Dawn doesn't really have an Earthquake switch in. You can call Milotic one, I guess, but at the same time, it doesn't really appreciate it. Considering the Sandstorm is also up, so it can't even hard switch into it. You're just going to have to sack the T-Tar here, if anything. Does go for the knockoff. I guess it was just to cover all grounds. Stream sniping? Bro, I ain't even possible to stream snipe in this game, man. So we do see T-Tar go down. I kind of just like face plants into the ground there. It's whatever. He'll recover, hopefully sometime soon. But Mammothswine comes out into the Gliscor. I mean, Gliscor in this matchup is extremely... I'd say it's not as valuable as it could be, to be completely honest. Pure on the basis that there is a fuck ton of priority. Knockoff's actually a pretty solid play. Oh, that thing was choice banded, bro. That thing was a threat, actually. Jeez. Alright, so iShot does manage to pick it up. I am stream sniping, bro. How did you know? Oh boy, Bronzong is in. Bronzong is about to click Trick Room. It's actually happening. It's gonna Trick Room into Boom. And then, I mean, Marowak's is gonna come in and just click. A Tail of Mammer though? What do you mean? Oh. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's definitely interesting to say the least. So Trick Room does come out, Mental Health does get knocked off. With the Mental Health being knocked off, it doesn't really mean anything entirely because he doesn't really have a way, or he doesn't really have a way to proc the Mental Health regardless. So I mean, if you're Bronzong, you can just explode here if you want. Yeah, there we go. There's the explosion. Not gonna be able to pick up the Mammothswine though. barely misses out on the KO actually. So knockup does come out again, not going to be able to connect up for obvious reasons. And Marowak does come out, so we're going to most likely just see this thing click a shadow burn here. Very safe move to click. As I mean, with Mamoswine, I don't really think you value the priority anymore. Because I mean, Milotic's also there with Ice Beam, Garchomp's there with potential Stone Edge. Outside of that, though, I mean, you don't need Mamoswine anymore. Just, you may as well sack it to bring in something for free, because otherwise Marowak's about to 2-hit KO everything on the team. So, 3 more turns left. Hopefully that just means 3 more KOs for Marowak. So he's managed to get his first one. 3 members left on Dawn's team now. Marowak definitely a threat. Marowak is probably it is the best Trick Room abuser in P1 at least. Wish Marowak had tribal tattoos. That would have definitely added to it a little bit. So turn 21, Garchomp against the Marowak. Most likely just going to see a Shadow Burn come out. It's going to be doing like a disgusting amount of damage there. I don't know if Garchomp doesn't drop here, I don't think. But regardless, you have to click Shadow Burn. There's no other play. This music fits Marowak. Yeah, if the Zapdos is offensive, it kind of just wins. Shadowburn comes out, doesn't do enough there. And now Wolf needs to go hard into the Gliscor there. Not hard into Gliscor, excuse me, hard into the Mach. Wait, he went Zapdos. I guess he's technically slower. Yeah, he's fine. He's technically slower, so he'll go first. So the HP Ice is just going to come out now. Otherwise, you wouldn't ever go hard Zapdos. If this is a 3-attack Zapdos, that's actually very crucial. HP Ice has come down. What are we going to be seeing for an item? We're all going to be seeing leftovers there, so this could just be a defensive Zapdos potentially. The Milotic is faster though. Oh, with the crit! I don't know if that mattered or not, because Milotic has a decent amount of special defense as well. Huh. So I mean, you just get to go in a Garchomp and just clean up. Yeah, I think this game's over. That is very strange. Yeah, Wolf just lost game 1, 100%. He doesn't win this one at all. Yeah, Sizzle just bullet punches here. Unless Dawn wants to choke and go for a Swords Dance on the potential Heat Wave. I mean, you have to bullet punch here there. There's no other play. You can't risk it. Yeah, there it is. The 11%, but it does 12% damage anyway. Whoa. Oh yeah, it's a lifeless Scizor. Mach comes out. Doesn't matter what the Scizor does because it's just gonna bug bite here anyway. As soon as the Scizor drops, their Garchomp's gonna come in and literally just click the Earthquake. So it doesn't really matter what happens here. Bug bite does come down. That actually did a disgusting amount of damage. The Shadow Sneak do enough to kill Chomp. Wait, maybe. Nah, no way. It doesn't. You know, he doesn't even have it. That Mamoswine. The Mamoswine just Earthquaked, and we did see the eject button on the Politoed there. I don't really think he would have been able to had time to change it up at the time being there. Earthquake does come out, 77%. Looks like a high roll this time. As we do see the Irma Star come out, this is basically about to pick up a kill this turn. We should just see a Surf come out. And Dawn doesn't really have a switch in for this thing, which is extremely problematic. We are going to see this hard switch into my Milotic. I'm pretty certain this thing can't take 2. Oh, it barely can. Okay. If this thing clicked Hydro Pump, it was over there. So he needs to find the switch into this, which he doesn't really have. Most likely just going to get a water move clicked by the Milotic. I think if you need to do anything, you have to go on a Dragonite here, because it's a pretty good mid-ground, because if he goes for the Ice Beam, he's still going to live. But we do see Lantern instead. I feel like the only reason I suggested Dragonite there is because you wanted to get some offensive pressure going on. Well, Lantern is now in. Lantern could definitely go for Toxic or something of the sort, something to be disruptive. He does have a Scissor as a switch in there, but at the same time he really can't, because he doesn't want to risk that Scald burn. Milotic shouldn't really want to stay in here as well, because if you put that thing on a timer, it's very problematic, because Milotic is a very nice check to the Irma Star. We're going to see Milotic switch straight out to the Shuckle. He wants to prioritize those webs, as we do see a Volt Switch coming out from Wolve, so it's a very aggressive play on his end. Straight back into the Irma Star. Hydro Pump. If Surf kills, you go for Surf. Obviously. If webs go up, that could be a bit of a problem just for playing outside of the rain as well, because you're not really going to have anything that outspeeds anything on the field outside of the Dragonite. And you don't want to rely on Dragonite as a form of speed control outside of webs, considering that he does have that Mamoswine and the Garchomp in the back, so it wouldn't really work as well. Do people use Vaporeon in PvP here? Yeah, they do. It's not top tier on there. I mean, people do technically, but it's not that good, to be honest. It's kind of bad. Like, it's just there for a wish pasta. The only time I'd ever see it be used is... Alright, so Shuckle goes down. The only time I ever see it be used is on a potential, like, Sun Team, purely just... I'm lying again? Brr. When do I not lie? Hello? Oh. Nobody uses it. Yeah, my bad. Well, no one at this level would use it, obviously. I'm just saying, like, on random Sun Team builds, you can run it just purely as, like, a Water Absorb user. So, Rain does expire finally, with only one Mon being able to get claimed by the weather. If Umbreon of Vaporeon, no one really uses any evolutions in this game. They're all kind of bad, to be completely honest. Umbreon's got, like, a slight niche, but it's not good. This looks impossible for Dawn. It should be impossible for him, because Wolve won this matchup last time. Wolve didn't really break a sweat last time when it was a rain matchup. Mamoswine comes out now. This is a very free Earthquake. If anything, you can probably just go hard into the Polytone, get up the raid, and then get an Irma Star again. I can't remember what he had over the... I'm not too sure. Sun Team very strong and powerful. I mean, some teams are probably really good in this meta, to be honest. It's just kind of hard to run considering that everyone has access to a HA Venusaur. Are there any plans of making Tears in PvP? We barely have, like, I mean, a lot of... We aren't finding games, like, instantly on that thing, so, like, Tears are, like, not going to be here for, like, a very, very long time. And we have a limited mod pool as well. Yeah, if there was more people playing, it'd definitely be a consideration, I'd assume, on their end. Yeah, this definitely looks over. So Tita's going to be able to go down this turn. The real question I have now for Wolve is, how is he going to be able to get in this Lantern for free and just get the raid up there? Because he gets to bring in... he can't go Milotic, but he can go Garchomp, but I don't even know if... No, Irma Star won't even drop to the Garchomp there. And then you can just pick it up with E-Speed from the Dragonite. You can probably afford to click Surf here. I'm not too sure, actually. I could be having, like, a Papega moment or something. So, I mean... Spec Surf can definitely come out this turn. I'm pretty certain you live one. He has like triple priority as well, so this Garchomp shouldn't be as big of a problem as it could be on paper at least. I'm not too sure what he's thinking right now, but if Wolf doesn't want to stay in and just click Surf, he needs to... He needs to just kind of find a sack, but Earthquake... Oh, that actually kills. What the hell? Oh, it's Life Orb. Okay, okay. That's my bad then. I guess he can go into... Oh, did Wolf just lose? Oh, he has to go into Dragonite. No, he goes Scissor. I guess he wants to clean this thing up with priority, but he's wasting so many of his members in order to just clear out this Garchomp. Why would he sack it? I'm not too sure, man. I guess he doesn't really have a switch in into this thing, so it's kind of his only play, and he can't go hard D-Knight either because the... Oh, the crit. Oh, that's so lame. That's actually so lame, man. Dragonite comes out finally, but I think it's just a bit too late now. It's way, way, way too late. Dragon Claw's gotta come out from the Garchomp, and I'm pretty certain a Rain Sweeper D-Knight would not have access to Dragon Claw. I don't think Wolve would run it at least. Doesn't want to risk it there. Sizzle does come out. As we do see a Hurricane. He actually hit the Hurricane in sand, by the way. Okay, I mean, we'll take it. So now that he knows that the Dragonite has lost its multi-scale, he can just come in with Garchomp now. Just kind of kill. Shiny's a 1 in 4,096. Big Bull's not, yeah. He has to crit the E-Speed here. I don't even think it crit kills. Sun or Sandal's accuracy. I think it's Birth. It's Sun? Oh, my bad. Sorry, that's my bad. Bro, I'm like so tired. You got no idea.